I will end on this on Oshiomhole and this man, Okpeolo. Even these two guys as senator, you will ask yourself, what are they actually bringing to Edo State? And again, is a clear testament to the fact that it is the people that allowed them to be there in the first place, the people of Edo State. Allowed someone or people like, Oshiomhole and Okpeolo to be their representative. What actually, see, go to the budget of 2024, Okpeolo constituency in Edo State. Go and see that Edo Central. This is August. The constituency project. This is what has to be brought to the table. Is the constituency project. The billions of naira budgeted to his constituency. Where are those projects today? That's a question for Okpeolo. He doesn't give a damn that even this is an election year, let me even do this. You see, he doesn't give a damn. Still, yet is the status quo. This man has done nothing. I'm ready to be proven wrong. If any of those constituency projects in his constituency, Edo Central, as of today, how many percentage of that has been implemented today? The billions of naira of projects in that constituency. Same goes to Mr. Oshiomhole. How much of that constituency project, and they are running about, going about the state, running their mouth. They still want to govern and lead the people. When what you are doing presently, not like in the past, currently, the same way you are accusing Obaseki, who is the incumbent, you are also incumbent in your own capacity as senators. They've done nothing. And they want to get more. They still want to get or gain more power. So as I said, it is the people of Edo State. It is in their hands. They must come out en masse. I mean, the way it has never been done in the history of that state before, to shift it from APC. Anything short of that, God help them. The people, God help the people of Edo State. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis, and again, thanks to everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oga CM, please talk to us for 4 minutes. Thank you.
4 minutes. Thank you very much. So I don't really need to dwell much on Oshiomhole and what the product he's selling, because the character is what matters. So whatever he's selling is not for me. Obviously, he can never a bad salesman can never have a good product. Oshiomhole cannot be trusted. He said this today. 4 years later, I come and tell you he didn't believe. You want me to follow him? No way. Now, let me address this issue of electing a governor for Edo State, that the person is not even known in his community or something like that, or maybe he doesn't even understand the local language. I'm not saying this. At least Edo people are here. When you ask them the best performing governor, even if it's not number one, but they will tell you Ambrose Ale. Professor Ambrose Ale, professor of morbid anatomy. I understand he can't speak the local and language very well during his campaign. But the legacy is what matters. That's one. Now, look at another governor, Lucky Igbinedion. Before then, he was a local government chairman for Oredo local government, which is Benin City. I don't know, I've forgotten the number of years. Then he came back to be the governor for 8 years. Where is his record? At least you can't accuse Lucky Igbinedion of not coming from the grassroots. Nobody, if you can say anything against Lucky Igbinedion, you can never say, oh, he's not in touch. He can't speak Bini language. After all, the father is Yesama Bini. So what is more than that? From a very privileged family. I've been opportune to see the father when we went to Okada, his hospital, before he became Igbinedion Hospital. Igbinedion University. Now, where is his record? And Bruce Ali, they say he can't speak Eastern language. Lucky Igbinedion, well homegrown, everything, even becoming a chairman of a local government, which is the real grassroots. In the end, where is his record? So these are some of the things that the good people of Edo State, I understand the electorate, they are very much informed. It is not the color of the cat that matter, but the cat that can kill the rat. That is what matter. The Edo rat you want to kill are the problems of Edo people. What you ask is, who can be able to solve it for us? That's what you need. That's what you need. So forget all this idea that this or this. Okay, Asue Ighodalo, he was in Nigerian breweries. He was Starling Bank. He couldn't bring a branch. If you are made something in a bank, it doesn't. Your job specification doesn't mean you take the branch to Iwohimi in S and Southeast. No, no, it is not. It's corruption. There are criteria for you to cite a branch: overhead cost, ability to recover. Is it accessible? What is the business, the economy of the area to be able to give loan and recover, make business? That is the reason. It is not for nothing that some banks go to top cities where they are going to. That is the reason. Not because what is it called? The MD must come from there. No, you don't do that. That is corruption. And as a matter of fact, he served Starling Bank. Has Starling Bank written to say, this Asue Ighodalo, when he served us, it was this, it was that. Have you had it? The testimonial. I mean, you can't cry more than the bereaved. If he did anything, it is Starling Bank that will complain. Then the same thing with Nigerian breweries. You don't just because you are the chairman, whether executive or non-executive, you feel everything should go to your bedroom. No. That is what is killing Nigeria today. Everything must be. In fact, Edo people, you people are so, from what I've heard, very, very discerning. What you need to do is articulate the problem of Edo and look at the candidates who can be able to do it. Edo has got money. Money will be coming every month from Abuja, from federal allocation. Internally generated revenue is there. You don't need somebody to bring his personal money. No, but use what they have to work for them. So in other words, it's calling for ability, skill, and aptitude. What can you do? All of them have never been governor, so they had zero experience as a governor. Nobody has been governor of Edo State among them since 1999. Forget about any conjecture. So they are starting on a level pegging. So you now say what you use is, what did they do in their past? What have they done up till this moment? You go and look at it. Check, can somebody who has been in this position be able to do this? That's what you need to do. You do your arithmetic and then come back and then you agree with me. Asue has an edge over all of them. So that's why I settled for it. And as of today, I haven't seen anything that will make me change my mind. Thank you very much.
All right, Oga CM say instead adamant, Asue or nothing. Okay, thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. Let me go to the next person on the table.
Mr. Elvis, you know how to put petrol for fire.
That's what they talk about now. Not me talk about. I'm only repeating.
You don't do now. Make na let Madam Mr. Ed make you let me talk.
Thank you. Somebody day phone. Thank you. Thank you very much, my brother, Mr. Akim, for calling in. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
Good evening, my chairman. I greet you.
Now Asue Ighodalo people now they talk so.
Now good evening to you, my chairman. I salute you. I salute your effort. I salute everything that you are doing.
Thank you.
I appreciate you a lot. And my special greetings to Women Diaspora for all the good work she's doing, and to those on the comment section. I saw my sister Irene Finest there. She's part of the squad.
Yeah.
So I want to say all protocols have. CM, thank you very much for coming on board the train, the winning train. And it's as if you've done your research a lot as well. And I really appreciate your effort as well. And I just want to say, you know, when people see the right thing and they are able to acknowledge it, it's always a good thing. This is the situation we are right now is an SOS call. Okay, we cannot afford what is coming our way. I don't want to dwell on Olumide, but on this conversation right now, because in honesty, I don't think he's in the game. The game is between APC and PDP. And from what's on ground, okay, from what we've seen so far, brother, it's not a competition. I'm not going to say the guy cannot speak English. I don't want to use English as a way to judge his level of intelligence. No, but at the end of the day, he still needs to communicate to his people one way or the other. If you have something to offer, if running for governorship of a state, it's not a child's play. You have to come out and try to tell the people what you have for them. This idea that they will just hide him and somehow he becomes the governor, that is not going to fly. Look, I listened to my brother earlier, Mr. Efe, when he called. All of these plans, they can plan from now to tomorrow. Look, it will not work. Election will soon come and the people will speak and we will speak loud and clear. When that day comes, you know, they will learn new things. That is the language on ground. They will learn new things. My brother, Mr. Najawash, look, we don't want to be going all about this labor. I heard Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris, look, this is SOS call. You guys should come and forget PDP. I know that you guys are angry with Obaseki. Put Obaseki on one side now. Obaseki is going to go. If he wants to, look, he's going to pack his load and he's going to go back to Lagos. Whatever befall all of us, we are going to suffer it. If we allow the wrong people to come in, we are going to suffer it. I think there are people now who just have this interest for Obaseki and they feel like anything Obaseki, they don't want nothing to do with it. But you're not looking at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is if the result goes the other way, how are you going to survive it for another 8 years? Look, this idea of the man is not in touch with his people. Adam Oshiomhole lived nearly all of his life in the north. He had no grassroots connection to Edo when he became governor. Nobody knocks him for that. Like Mr. CM said, Ambrose Folorunshon Ali,
thank you, Madam Rita.
Go to Ali Street in Eboma. That is his father's house. He didn't even have his own house in Eboma there. Ali Street, his father's house is there, grown with bush, with grass grown all over it. Okay, the man did not even have his own personal house in Benin, in Edo State. When Ali died, Mr. Najawo, did you not see where his children came from? His children, all of them were living abroad. Mixed-race children, when they came to do his burial, we all saw it then. So this idea, but was he not one of the best governors we ever had? And this idea that some people cannot speak English, I'm not going to knock Obebolo because he cannot command good English. Okay, even if you want to speak pidgin English, it's okay, let him speak pidgin English. At least just talk to the people. But he's not even capable of doing that. How difficult is it for you to just sit down and speak to the people that you want to govern? In this 21st century, you cannot even do that. They had APC, whatever they call it today, and Oshiomhole was the one talking for like how long? Are we voting for Oshiomhole? Is Oshiomhole coming back again as a governor? Oshiomhole was there. Oshiomhole was there all day talking. I was like, where's the guy? I was waiting to hear from him. Like, come on, man. Like, we want to be logical in our criticism, okay? But at least give us little thing. Let us even see a little bit of it. The last time we hear him talking, he was saying
Akim, try and go and watch the entire video.
Let you finish, sir. Please. Yeah. Let you finish.
The last time we hear from him, he was saying he couldn't find any animal in the museum. When did they keep animal in the museum? Right? So, like, try to talk to the people.
Akim, go and visit animal museum in the country where you live in Ireland. They have many. Just put it on Google and they will give you address.
Okay, we don't have animal. We have animal. We have zoo. Animals.
I'm telling you, go to Google. In any country you live in Europe, I want to visit an animal museum. There will be many address for you.
I don't need to go to Google.
No, he will give you address. You will go there. You will see varieties of animal. You live in either United Kingdom or Ireland.
Let him finish his talk now. Let him finish talking.
So, Mr. Najawash, I'm going to leave it so that Midwest Republic don't continue. Like, if this was the opposite side, right, you will see all this double standard will come out. Look, Midwest Republic, I'm not saying people should know. I'm just saying let him come out. Even if you want to speak pidgin English, let him speak pidgin English, okay? But the idea that somebody cannot speak a local dialect, for me, I think that is arcade. We cannot even go back in that direction.
Thank you.
Because Edo State, as it is right now, people just, it's not only Bini and Ishan and Afemai people that are in Edo State. You have residents from other states. You have the Fulanis, the Hausa, the Igbos, the Yorubas.
Then our land will become an Hausa land. Is that what you mean?
Mr. King, can I ask a
What are you
question?
talking?
All right. Okay.
I don't know.
Mr. Najawas, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. All of you want to ask question. Don't worry. If you get to your time, use your time to ask question. You know, I don't want to sleep here today, so I'd like us to move on. Thank you very much for your understanding. Let me come to Oga Chris, then before Black Panther. Oga Chris, please talk to us, sir. Your final
Never reached my turn.
No, not yet at all.
Now you be last. Now you be last.
Why
Oga Chris,
am I the last?
Oga Chris, you are not there. Okay.
I'm here. Then just the talk. I want to.
As long as I don't go, just speak, sir.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Well, the good people of Edo State, and you can see what we've been talking about. Let's not be deceived. And Barrister Sagbovo Lumide Akpata is the best candidate for the job. You know, when we talk about connection, I think maybe advertently or inadvertently, people just decide to misunderstand what we are saying. You cannot use the example of Ambrose Ali to draw a nexus to the connection we were talking about, in the sense that Ambrose Ali was connected to his people. He lived in his father's house in Emado, in Esan West local government.
Akim, I bet show me whether now you be that, I bet.
In
Okay,
Emado village. It's not just something that I read from somewhere. It is actually the street that I stayed before. And I know his family people there. And I know the history. I know how the people of that small village, how they talk about him. So Ambrose Ali had that connection with the people. So that is completely different from what we are talking about. When we say Asue Ighodalo has zero connection, we were not emphasizing that he should bring all the branches of whichever bank he was the director or whatever to Edo State. No. For example, is that why he didn't register to vote for these past 16 years? Is that the reason? The reason is simply because these people, they don't care about the people of Edo State. They are only concerned about themselves. So these are the kind of people we need to avoid in the next election. We have to do everything it takes to make sure that we can bring only leaders that are empathic, the people that are truly deserving to serve the good people of Edo State. And in this connection, Mr. Jonathan, I just have to agree with Mr. Jonathan. There's no way to look at this. Because even if, in all sincerity, even if the people had voted and the vote went the other way, is it not still the responsibility of the people to fight for their votes? So on this, Mr. Jonathan, I agree with you. The people, I think they deserve the leader that they have. So Edolites, you deserve any leader that you have, any leader at all. And if you really have to look at it, look at Oshiomhole when he came. You deserve Oshiomhole because you fought for him. The same thing with Obaseki. But look at Professor Saremi Osumbo. Even though INEC gave him that election that was conducted by Mike Igini, the erudite Mike Igini. But you people stood with Oshiomhole, come sunshine, come rainfall, and that mandate was reclaimed because it was Oshiomhole you people wanted. On this, Mr. Jonathan, you got it 100% right. So that is what I'm saying. We must use the same zeal, the same instinct. If you like, I may add native, according to Black Panther. We must use those instincts to ensure that is the leader that we want, that we are going to get. We all know that Obaseki has failed us. We cannot trust him again with any judgment coming from him. Considering the way he came to power, considering what Edolites did for him, he ought to have been the best performer. If he had not even performed in his first term, but the way he came the second term, the way the people stood for him, because people felt they deserve Obaseki. Look at what he did. And now he's leaving and he wants to bring a stooge, somebody that is going to continue his third term agenda. In as much as we know what is before us, we must be ready to do the needful, to vote for the only person that is qualified for this race, the only person that can take those states to the next level. That is Barrister Osagbo Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party. We have copiously elucidated all his qualifications, everything that makes him the true leader that the Edolites actually deserve. We have analyzed all of them. We have repeated them. At the risk of sounding like broken record, we have to say this over and over and over again, that nothing compares to Barrister Osagbo Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party. And thank you, Mr. Dr. CM, for always putting the caveat there that as at now. So it means you know that yes, somebody still has the option. You still have the option of joining the train. I want to use this opportunity to tell you, Dr. CM, look carefully. As at now, look again. Come to the Labour Party. Come to the moving train. Come, join us so that we can move those states to the next level. And that level is the level that is going to take the people from the shackles of underdevelopment, from the shackles of...
You they bribe me.
Dr. Sema, wait. See, you broke my chain of thought. The next level that will take Edolites. Okay, that will take Edolites from the shackles of underdevelopment to that place that we ought to be in the committee of states. Edo don't they carry last. We must not carry last in this election. The only way for we to carry last is for we to go back to the old ways. God forbid. Mr. Nanjawat, good evening. Good evening, Nigerians. Thank you all.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Nanjawat, please.
Quickly, sir, quickly. Just go.
Okay, yeah, quickly, 30 seconds. I said every people deserve the leadership they have. Jonathan agreed with me. Oga Chris agreed with Jonathan, which means Chris agreed with me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Black Panther, please, your 4 minutes.
Nanjao, thank you very much. I want to thank everybody. I understand Mr. Jonathan. I agreed on the statement that every race deserves the kind of leadership they get. Because if you look at the picture there during the rally, a lot of people, 80% were giving money to come over, at least something like transportation or food, to win their heart over because they are poor. They didn't consider themselves as owners of the state that have the power to decide the destiny of their children. You see, that is where it comes. That's why I agree with everything you said. And one other thing that is going on, I understand, but on the other side of every country or America does rotational president, that is not there. It's not there. That one, throw it out. It's not there. America brings forth the best of Americans to come and contest for election. There are so many factors they consider. So those factors is left for us to discuss in the nearest future. But rotational something, no, it's never done. And I want to go to Mr. CM. I like Mr. CM, the way you're coining your word, you're taking time to put your word down. All of them have not tested governor before. Yes. But remember, you cannot go and marry from the house of a thief. Your daughter go and marry from the house of a thief. Neither can you go as a clean man to go and buy food from a place where the person you know has stolen from other person. You go and buy from him, because the law says the buyer and the giver, they are both criminals. Now, we cannot allow a man. I don't like Obaseki. Let me tell you the fact. I don't like him. The reason why I don't like him, he lies a lot. And he deceives the people. That is why I don't like him. Nothing you can tell me, nothing you can convince me, no amount of conviction can tell me that a man born of baby blood in him can walk in a state like that and steal all the money that the government has been giving to the state. He has stolen. I don't need to say fact, because facts are all there. The president said it. I give them money. And Obaseki come to you all to say, my state, this is the money, because he owns all that duty. He's not the owner of the money. Neither is his own folks that owns the money. We own the money. He did not tell us, and he's using the money to campaign now. Look, Nigerian politics, we should understand it very well. We should not come and play games with us. I said this politics in Edo State is all about tribe. I want my tribe to be there. Whether it's a goat or a rat or a human, I want it to be there, because it represents me as a tribe. As a tribe, it represents me there. Because I have not tested the governor before, I want my tribe to be there. But the best cannot be there. It's only your tribe that you consider. And Mr. Manarita said we should not be tribal blind. Yes, you should not be tribal blind. I respect every tribe. You should be proud of your tribe. But you should keep your tribe in the pocket when you are talking about a state where you have many tribes. You should select the best to come out top to rule us. Even if you have brought out your best, we should let the best compete among themselves. But one thing I want to tell CM, there's one thing you are leaving out. When we are leaving out this fundamental, it is very, 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 very important, and it's bad if we left it out. The process in which you get to power, if it has a defect, all your degrees and everything all fall into the trash can. The process in which you get to power is illegal. Then you have been won the regalia of stealing the people's mandate. That is what Asue and Ighodalo are taking, because the process have been vetted in the court of law, and they said, why did you omit 380 delegates? Let me tell you about delegates. Delegates are representative of their ward. They come forward. They campaign on their own, using their money to campaign on their own, and they will line up, and people will come and vote for them to represent them. So, Mr. Naija Watch, let me tell you, Asue Ighodalo for omitting, and the party for omitting 380 delegates, that means they've stolen the right to vote of 380 ward in Edo State. That is what it is. That is stealing to get to power, and it does not deserve the vote of any Edolite. It is, even if it is the best man, but as long as you have stolen the vote of the ward,
all right, thank you.
To get to power, you don't deserve it. Thank you, Naija, and God bless you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you. Mr. Odua, are you there, sir? Please.
Mr. Elvis.
Naija Watch, how did you put this thing? You just put me for life. I mean, the first person
because you lost your position. I know my job for your place, sir.
But Mr. I've never left this. When you put new person, you push
you
me
are
back.
the last right now on the panel, Madam Oga. You left so many times, you came back, your network.
No, I've never done that. I've never done that.
Yes, you've left. Now you be the last. You want me to screenshot and I put on for screen? If I say something,
yeah, I didn't see him. Wait, Naija, sorry, I took your time. I never come on for a year, come back again.
I didn't talk. If your network fail for 1 second, you move your position, sir. And I said it before I started taking the final submission. I'm going to take it the way it is. You know, my brain is not yet to magnet anybody's position. If your if he move you out of there, move you out of there. It's not me. You know, I have the power to move the screen like this, move Augustine and come here. You see, I move him, but I don't have the power to move the screen down below. That one not the move. Now only the one they say I feel move. You understand? So no worry, go reach your turn just now.
Okay. Thank you.
Mr. Elvis, please, before Mr. Odua.
Mr. Jonathan.
Yeah.
30 seconds, please.
Yeah,
30
thank you. I just want to quickly respond to Black Panther.
Go ahead now. The time when you say you want to quickly, you don't spend 2 minutes.
Yeah. See, rotational democracy is everywhere. In United States, it is there. It may not be written, but they practice it. Let's just give a clear-cut example. If I use the word if Kamala Harris become the president of United States come next January, and let's assume again another if she spent 8 years there, do you think that the Democratic Party will nominate candidate from California the next time around? It's not going to happen. Okay. The candidate will
Mr.
go to
Jonathan, you are convoluting issues.
Mr. Jonathan, that's a wrong description.
That is
That's a wrong description.
And it's very incorrect.
That's a very, very wrong description.
Incorrect.
It is not incorrect.
It's not coherent. You are not coherent, Mr. Jonathan. That's wrong.
If you don't know, I've listed history. Give me facts. You just want somebody to
what
start
is history? Wait, Mr. Jonathan, hold on. Let me give you history.
Yourself again, sir.
What is fact? What is fact? I live here. What is fact? What is fact? I live here. I am the fact. I live here. I live here. I'm the fact. I'm the fact. I live here. What are you saying? Mr. Jonathan, go and talk about Canada. Don't talk about US.
What do you mean about Canada? I said it's happening in US.
It's not happening. It's not happening here, my brother. It's not happening here, sir. It's not happening. It's not happening. I will say to the Marines and I'll say to the Eagles.
I don't want to put you guys on the back stage. Mr. Jonathan, thank you, sir. Thank you. Mr. Dua, go ahead, your final submission.
Thank you, Mr. Najawash. Thank everybody who don't talk. I want to ask my brother, I want to tell my brother, when we say for Yoruba land, that they teach Yoruba for school. Primary school, secondary school, even university, that they teach Yoruba. When it comes to Edo State or the Benin's part of the Edo part of the Benin's, must now become the British language people. My brother, your advice to us is to make sure that we are not humans the way we're supposed to be. Because if not, what you learn in your own primary school, you will have want other to do the same thing. I know they have many dialects. My friend, we school together. He live in Ibadan. Today, his children, they are all speaking Yoruba because they live in that environment. Do they not know English? Or do we not have dialect? But why do they not make sure that they learn Yoruba? It is because that's don't talk Yoruba. So, Edo people, it is not by language that makes you failure. It is not by the degree they give to people or the name they call them investor or not investor that will make them to work for you. Because the PDP, APC, the people that are there, they are just doing business. Obaseki is not working because that he have a house of stone. That is why he can demolish people's house. If really he's selling the land, if we want to sell the land, but he still paid me. The people could not lead the protest to Ring Road, to block the Ring Road. Because when you give person a hand, that is why we take over your property. But when you tell him no, you resist from him, we know that he doesn't have that right. Forget that they are saying the government have the land. Who is the government? Is it not the people? When the people say no, that shows that the governor don't have a right over them. But because the people doesn't know their right, that is why governor will just wake up and say, I do this, I do that. You must consult your people before you do anything. Without you did not consult, you don't have right of anything. So let me still thank our Baba Jonathan. You know, me and you support one candidate. Despite that they said they did not know that our candidate. But because we work on visions and we deliberate on visions and reality, who can use our money for us is the boy of YPP or who can Kumbowa. He will use the money for Edo State and you can contend with him and say, why? And this. But the rest who know how to talk big English, who can now add 0 to 10 and make it 100. My dear. Or who said they are investing and they are not investing? Who said they are investing or they are not investing? My brother. Edo people, it is going to be your choice. It is going to be your choice. So that is work for you. Thank you, Mr. Najawash. It is not language. We cannot be talking English in Edo State. Thank you. We need to have our dialect. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Odoa. Thank you. Midwest people, thank you, sir, for your patience. Please talk to
Okay,
us.
thank you. It still reached my turn. So I greet you. I greet everybody, even when if we don't agree on the same candidate. The thing is this, my brother, Edo is in the hands of a kidnapper, someone who want to see the end of Edo or the existence of Edo by all means. People are saying language doesn't matter. The street way Maje Fache for grow now outside they speak there today. People don't even know what is going on in their place. They think it's a joke. A tsunami is building. For the past 8 years, now somebody go leave with camera from east. You will see Igbake na Igbo land. The governor is mute. Now, I don't know when our people will get up and say, look, enough is enough. Everything cannot be on the point of crisis before you manage it. This a governor, he did not stop there. People will carry farm, cassava farm, now hunger food the land. He chase them away. Somebody was having 4 acres of land in my village. He received only 5,000 naira. What a wickedness. In his 2 naked eyes, the land where he inherit for his own forefather, that they plant pancane, a company where they never see his product in the market. They say sorrow, now I can't get the land. Now, Obaseki is even in a haste to sell that land. Across the whole Edo South, 70% of the land is already for sale. I don't know what people are still campaigning about Asue. There is no single credibility about the man apart from lie from pit of hell. I saw a video the other day. They say he's relating with European Union people. They are already in Edo State, white men. I ask myself, is there any office in European Parliament that support a candidate? The answer is no. They only monitor election to make sure it's peaceful. They don't go beyond that mandate. It's very unfortunate. They think they can cajole our people with all manners of life. He has never voted. He stayed in Edo State for 16 years. He could not say good morning in his own mother tongue. He has never visited his people. He has no connection. He was in the land. Not that he was far away. There are a lot of things about this man. He's not qualified. The only qualified person is Akpakomiza. He's connected to his people. They know the nearness of the people, their pains, and they have been together. And the country we call our own Nigeria. We pray that God help us to have that country. But one thing is clear. The country is even closer to either explosion or implosion. So I don't know which one that will happen. But we should pray as Edo people that we should have a leader that have his people in his mind and someone who can rescue a crisis, not those who turn blind eyes for it to degenerate to something that nobody can control tomorrow. Because look, Obaseki don't even have a house now in Benin.
1 minute.
Oh,
The whole governor. 1 minute.
And he wants tomorrow anything that happen, he will pack up. Asue is also on that track. Who will not allow that man because they can speak English? What is development in a place where there's no accountability? No platform for that. Let us have that man that even have feelings of his people. Only Akpakomiza is the only man that has provided water, even when he was not a politician. He built school for his people. He built road. He tried his best to be connected to his people to the best he can. Even today, he's still developing his people, even when he's not fluent in talking. They voted for him based on performance. We need those that will come and perform. We have been speaking this language, going to China, and doing diaspora, put Obaseki there the past 4 years. Today, all of them, they are mute. Many they can't even talk. The loan of Edo State saving as today exchange rate is 770 billion because there's a foreign currency involved. It's growing. So people want the coming governor to be promising heaven and earth when you don't even know how much is required to service that debt. Edo people, so that we can, Edo mandate will be greater than the mandate of one person. Obaseki mandate is for Obaseki and his gang. Olumide Akpata don't have what it takes. He have to wait. So thank you very much.
Thank
Naija
you.
word, but they shift me with time. When CN they talk, give almost 4 minutes. At the right time, yeah. I have to be honest to you.
I give CM waiting.
You give an extra 3 minutes or 4 minutes. I right time here.
And you talk for 6 minutes, sir. 6 minutes. May I put up
Okay,
for
thank
6
you.
minutes
Okay.
with you talk, as I still give you reach. Everything that they accuse me for, even though I by myself use my mind, do them, you know. So that's what they say for you. Anyway, let's move on. Moderator, thank you very much. I'd like you to talk to us. Good evening to you. It's good to have you on the show. I'll give you 6 minutes, exactly 6
Thank
minutes.
you. 6 minutes. I thought it was 8. Okay. I
No.
agree. I'm not going to argue. Thank you very much. I hope I can say everything I need to say. Good afternoon, my lovely mommy diaspora Koye. And Mr. Elvis, thank you for giving me this opportunity. And I greet everyone in the panel and comment section. Dr. CM, I look you. I want to respond to my brother Hakeem that called earlier on. You know, in 2020, I remember very well, Ambrose Ali's son came out. He came on social media to talk briefly about his father, and then he said that please, they shouldn't use his father's name to campaign. His father did his best, and that was it. And let me correct something here, which Mr. Hakim said, and also Dr. CM, that Ambrose Ali didn't know how to speak Islam. That is a lie from the pit of hell. Even his children, who are even mixed race, they speak Asian, FYI. So please, this lie narrative of Governor Obaseki's minions, they started it in 2020. They have now kind of trying to change it in 2024. That ain't going to work as long as I'm alive. It's not going to work because I cannot be sitting here and Edo people are blinded by lies and propaganda. That is a lie. Another thing he said, Oshiomhole spent most of his life in the north, Kaduna to be precise. What exactly are you trying to say, Mr. Hakim? Without due respect to you, that is even another false lie again. If you are using that to say he grew up there, but the argument was about the language. The argument was about speaking in language. Adam Oshiomhole speaks Yoruba, he speaks Hausa, and he speaks Esako. Hello? Ambrose Ali spoke Yoruba, he spoke Esa very fluently, and English. If Asue Ighodalo speaks Yoruba and any other language, even if he speaks Esan, that's okay. For me personally, speaking of your language, it shouldn't be, it's kind of making people feel close to you. That is the essence, and understand where you're coming from. Understand your culture. Understand when an old Esan woman from Ewohimi comes to speak to you, you understand where she's coming from because she's speaking to you in her dialect. That is that relationship thing that makes you closer to somebody when you speak the same language. Those of you in diaspora that are making examples, if you are in Europe, if you're in Germany, for example, you come from Nigeria, where do you go to first? You go to language school, man. You go to language. If you're in Italy, you go to language school. I had a friend that her husband, she married a Danish guy. I'm talking about 20 years ago. The first thing she did was to go to language school because the language, when you learn the language, you're able to get a job, you're able to go to school, you're able to acclimatize with the culture there. You're able to get closer to the people and understand the system better. That is where this language thing is coming from. It doesn't mean that somebody is not eligible to claim that, oh, this is where I'm from. So this language thing that has been brought out now, like I said, for me, it shouldn't be a prerequisite. However, it is very important because it makes you closer to the people. Even if there's some people who have lived in those states, they can't even speak fluently, but at least they understand the temperature and they can at least understand the language, even if not 100%, at least 50%. Asue Ighodalo is 0. What are we talking about here? Why is it that, you know, Mr. Elvis always says something, and I think Mr. Elvis should continually say it. Sometimes we are not truthful to ourselves. Sometimes we are selective because maybe the temperature, you want the temperature to favor you at a certain moment. Many of you that I want to select Asue Ighodalo, and you come here to criticize Agbado that, oh, he participated in how Buhari destroyed Nigeria. But now, you now want to disassociate Governor Obaseki from Asue Ighodalo. You lie. That's what people will say, whose side? That is totally, in fact, it's disappointing for anybody to come and say that when you say the different thing about Agbado. And you cannot take away Governor Obaseki from Asue Ighodalo. You cannot. Because you're actually fooling yourself, because everybody knows, including the market woman in the market, that he's a placeholder for Governor Obaseki's atrocities. You cannot come and preach. Listen, it's hard to sell a rotten mango that has maggots. It's very hard. So you have to start building up on lies and propaganda so that that person becomes believable. I used to have a boss one time, long time ago. He told me, see, in this life, make sure somebody who is believable does not lie against you. Someone who is believable does not lie against you. Governor Obaseki and his minions are lying. Hakim, I will appreciate it immensely if you come to this channel and stay on the panel, even if it's for 1 hour. When you call and you spew information that is false, that is not fair. Because we cannot be deceiving people from across the border. We cannot do that. It is wrong. It is satanic. It is wrong. Asue Ighodalo is not capable of leading Edo State. It's another Governor Obaseki times 5. Nobody can tell me otherwise. And I'm still saying it today. It is my duty to inform Edo people. It is my duty to open their minds to see the trickery. I can smell the trickery from afar. The trickery that I smelled in 2020 about Governor Obaseki is what has played out. And I can smell this trickery with Asue Ighodalo. With all due respect to him, I don't hate him. I don't know him. I've never met him. But I can smell trickery. Governor Obaseki kind of always, listen, he's an opportunity person. He likes to use he has that penchant of using every opportunity of anything that is not working well in Nigeria to make it seem like, oh, he's such a good person. When Peter Obi came to Edo State to campaign, what did he do? What did he do, Edo people? He blocked Ogbe Stadium. Mr. Elvis, this time you are giving me is not fair because they have a lot to say. Thank you.
Your minutes don't finish, madam. You come on time next time.
Omosede, at the event, Mr. Elvis, I'm not happy with you this evening. I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. I'm just expressing myself. I'm not happy at all. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Mr. Elvis.
One more time, I bet.
No. Because they deter us when I might give her more time.
Thank you very much. I'm not happy, Mr. Elvis, but I'll respect the rules. Let it not be like people who think that maybe he's being selective. No, let me just be quiet. But I'm not happy, Mr. Elvis.
Okay, ma. Thank you. At least it's still good. Someday might still make you not happy. You know, I don't feel they make you happy every day now. You know, so, Mr. Hakim, you came back to the panel.
10 seconds, I beg.
Quickly, 10 seconds.
Yeah, I want to join Madam Rita. You know, Mr. Elvis, I don't still make this request before. If Hakim just come talk, we not go get time to respond to him better. I can't force him to come to the panel. But anytime he calls in, you go give us opportunity to counter him.
No time.
I don't make this request before. I've made this request before. I'm happy, Madam Rita.
I will do it next time. It will be tomorrow.
You just come punch everybody wrong, come on.
No, you know, so life be my brother, not verse.
Elvis, 10 seconds, please.
No, I go catch up for Dublin. We go say
Elvis, 10 seconds, I beg.
You don't call me this 7 times. Say your 10 seconds now.
Somebody they talk now. You know, I got to respect the person they talk now. That's why I hold on. Okay, Elvis, like I told you yesterday, you got to have a sort of interaction with the people submitting their stuff. You got to have that interaction.
If I get the strength, they do one.
Because sometimes when something is put forward, we got to ask the person question, and the question got to be thrown.
You know they hear English. I they
hear English, but you know me, you go ask a question now.
Are you Okpewolo?
Who should be Okpewolo? Who should be Okpewolo?
Because you say they hear English, and they tell you say if I get strength, I they answer, I they ask people.
Where should have the strength where you talk? Say nobody they talk since morning.
Okay. No worry.
Relax. Mr. Elvis aside, it's 6 hours.
Please. Niger Watch, please, just 30 seconds. Let me clear this.
Go ahead now. Go ahead.
Whatever I say regarding Professor Brusale not understanding the language, using an interpreter to campaign during his time is correct. The person who confirmed it to me is from Ekpoma. He schooled with the nephews and nieces of Ambrusale.
Dr. CM.
Hold on, please.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
If the 30 seconds is over.
Yes, thank you. If the push will come to shove, I will make sure that the person phones in here or come here and confirm it. I'm not
Okay,
from it. I'm not going
All
to
right.
fabricate. This
Okay,
is exactly.
CM, thank you, sir.
Hmm.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Akin, please, you have 4 minutes. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
Why 4 minutes? I think Madam Ruth just finished his.
No, you don't
Why
finish
is he having
2 minutes.
4 minutes,
You
Mr.
don't-
Elvis? He's a caller now. A caller normally have 2 minutes.
You don't
I'm not
finish 2
calling. I'm on
minutes.
the platform with you.
On the platform, welcome to the platform. Thank you very much for listening to me.
I did not listen to you. I already joined before you made your complaint. So, my brother, good evening. I greet
It
everybody.
wasn't a complaint, it was facts.
First of all, Madam Rita, you know me. I don't disassociate Asue from Obaseki, and I always, when that issue or debate about Obaseki performance comes to debate anytime, I always take it on. Anybody who look, I offer Mr. Chris a debate platform last time. I still hear from him today. So I have not shied away from that. So the idea that you think that my support for Asue, I'm trying to kind of detach him away from Obaseki performance. No. In fact, we're actually trying
Why
to
you
tell
don't offer me the debate?
Okay, if the debate is on the platform, look, the whole idea is this, right? There's a foundation that's been laid. Look, some of you might not agree, some of you might agree, but there's a foundation that's been laid, and we want that foundation to be built upon by Asue Ighodalo. A solid foundation has been laid by Obaseki. And secondly, Madam Rita, please, I did not say, when I was talking about Ambrose Ali, I did not mention if he could speak the language or not. I said he didn't have a house in Ebuma. I said the house that he stayed in was his father's house in Ali Street. I did not at any point talked about if he could speak the language or not.
Maybe you should listen to this show again and listen to what you said.
And I said, when you said that language is very important, of course language is important. If you want to communicate with your family members, it's fine. But the official language as we speak today, constitutionally, in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, is English language. The official language in Edo State, as we speak today, is English language. If you are running for any offices of government in Edo State, all you are required to do is speak English language, not Bini or Asian or Afemai. There's nothing wrong with us speaking our local dialect. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I encouraged it. Okay, in my secondary school at Egosa Grammar School, we were taught Bini language. There was no issue with that. Okay, I went to classes where I took classes in Edo language as well when I was in secondary school. So I don't have issues with all of whether people should speak language or not. No, that is not the point of that's not the point of argument right here. So let me don't get distracted from all those language or no language. Look, Barrister Dr. Asue Ighodalo, without any iota of doubt, is the most qualified candidate in this election. Whether you want to take it or not, I know in people's hearts, as we speak on this platform, push Obaseki aside, put Ighodalo on Glad Labour Party ticket. This Mr. Chris and Madam Rita, they will all support that man, and they will be saying exactly the same thing that they are saying about Olumide Akpata today. The only thing they have against Asue Ighodalo is Obaseki. That's all.
That's
they have
false, sir.
nothing. No, it's
both
not.
Of them.
Look,
it's both of them, sir. It's both of them, sir.
Look, and you can say that, but I know that to be honest, if you want to be honest with yourself, detach.
I'm very honest, sir. You are the one who is disturbing because you're supporting him based on tribe only because you're an Eastern man. That's why you're supporting him. Because if you want to talk about honesty here, I am being more honest here. I am being honest here, sir. I have heard you say that you were Esan in the past. So please, if you're honest here, many of you who are supporting who are from Esan, you are supporting based on tribe only, and it is wrong. So we shouldn't criticize Agbado or the Yoruba people who are supporting Agbado tomorrow. Let's just be truthful to ourselves. I am being truthful. I'm responding because you're saying if I'm honest with myself, I am being honest with myself. I am very honest with myself, and I put my position down. I put my position down clearly.
Madam Rita, you mentioned my name. You mentioned my name a lot of time when you were speaking, and I did not interject you. I allow you to flow. You mentioned my name several times, and I didn't interject you. If you wanted me to have interjected you then, you would have let me interject. Now that I didn't interject you, just let me go, okay? So at the end of the day, Niger Watch, the idea that people are coming out on different platforms or to say that Asue Ighodalo, all this achievement, they're trying to rubbish it in a way. Look, it is just, I put it to say, it's a double standard. It's a double standard. You cannot even compare the man. You cannot compare him to anybody on that ticket. When it comes to the biggest challenge that we have in that country today is revenue generation. People are saying, oh, we are getting money for federal government. Federal government don't even have enough money to do anything in that country, let alone whatever peanuts they are giving to the states. Do you think that money they give to states in Nigeria, those are money? I said I don't want to bring Obaseki into it, and I've said I will challenge anybody on Obaseki's record. If they want to bring it, or we'll have a debate. But please, let us look for people with foresight, people who have done it in their private capacities, people who have the ability, who have the network to generate and bring investors into the state. Look, government is not going to employ everybody in. Government is not going to employ everybody in Edo State today, but government needs to create the ability, the platform for investors to come into the state. Look, today, we have 2 modular refineries in Edo State. One of the largest ethanol manufacturing factory in West Africa is in Edo State today. That is because you have people in government who know how to bring investors into the state, who create an enabling environment for investors to come in and put their money into the state. Look, at the end of the day, we all know this. And when we speak the truth shall set all of us free. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you, my people. Now God bless you now. If I say make I give you time, that will really want to talk on this platform. We'll not come up for you. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much.
No, Mr. Ivis, look, because they always sorry to interject you. They always complain, say I'm running away, but it's just time. I'm time bound. That's why sometimes I come in at this time. But if they want to debate, I can create time. Whether now Madam Rita and Oga Chris won't join together 2-1, no problem. Okay, and if you won't give us a bit of time,
I'm waiting for that day because I have facts. I have facts, and I will speak my facts.
My brother,
I am ready to
Akeem.
fix a date. Whatever appointment I have, I will cancel it that day. I'm ready.
My brother Akeem, if I want to debate you, I go even they half drunk. It's let me and Madam Rita for only you one. You
want to do drunky master?
Akeem, can you talk about ask about the 5 billion of last month? The Dangote rice. Why are you not talking about it? The 5 billion naira he got from palliative money. Where is the money? Why are you not talking about it? 30% derivation. Why are you talking about it? And you are saying Edo State is not getting money. I'm not even talking about the IGR. What are we saying here? Because you don't deceive people now. Come on.
Government don't spend money the way government don't spend money the way you look. Government don't
please, man, spark money.
Government don't spend money. Government don't spend money the way you are saying it.
You know what? You live in diaspora. You see the benefits. You see how your yes, sir.
Okay, I give you 20 minutes more to fight.
20 minutes not enough.
Look, Mr. Najawas, please. That 20 minutes don't be exclusive to me and Madam Rita. Please.
No, my brother, I beg. No. It's not your channel, it's our channel.
I'm not saying I did not say it's my channel. I just want to engage with Madam Rita. If that is okay.
No. May I ask you a question?
Wait. If you say, look, if Niger was saying no, then we do it.
Wait, listen to my question because you now Obaseki.
I think another day because when I have right now, 20 minutes enough.
Ogaki.
Yeah, carry on.
You know, say Okbila Smith na Edo State. Then what Obaseki do about the Okbila Smith fact where we say with the Edo State not people produce Smith for them. And Obaseki Ausama is not the one producing Smith there.
He be Obaseki spokesperson.
No, Niger Watch. Did you apply to run the cement and the state did not give it to you?
Yes. I can show you the letter. It's with me here.
Okay, if you maybe you did not qualify or you did not meet the threshold.
Oh, you see, the governor say a indigene of his state is not qualified to run a business.
Maybe you don't have what it takes to run it.
Of his own God-given. You see, maybe
you
this one conclude it all. He conclude it all.
Oh yeah,
The government have to make decisions based on who they think is most
let me ask a question. Who sold the cement company? Who sold it? Can somebody answer me? Who sold the cement factory?
Black Panther. I think we're talking about the cement factory right now. I think we're kind of digressing from the main topics of today.
No, they are the one digressing. That's why I'm asking them questions.
I'm not digressing. I think it's a question Mr. Oduwa was asking. I'm not interested in in fact, talking about Okula Cement now, to me, that topic is dated. It's really, really dated.
You're right.
You understand? Because right now, what we're talking about now is the soul of Edo State and how Governor Obaseki is handling it and the propaganda that he's using. Okay,
and Okula Cement factory is not in soul of Edo State.
There's no propaganda.
The chairman of Sterling. Wait, hold on. The chairman
there's
of
no
Sterling.
Propaganda. There
is propaganda. Chairman of Sterling for 8 years. He did not give me pitch to even put one Sterling bank in Esalan. One.
Is it back? Is it not back in Edo State? Do they not have plenty bank in Edo State? Is the bank so? Is the bank so the of those people? That day they were doing protest. Do they hear that the Edo people ask for bank?
Those of you in diaspora that don't even live in Edo.
Did you hear Edo people ask for bank when they were doing protest? They talk about cement.
Ighodalo that is based in Lagos. He has never voted in Edo State. Me that lives in Canada, I have voted in Edo State. Can you speak about that? You think it's connected to the people? No, let me finish. Chris, he was chairman of Sterling Bank. Okay, can you just tell me one major thing, just one that he did for Edo State? I'm not even saying only Esaland because everybody's one. To say, okay, this is what this man did. He was chairman. Do you know that many of the loans taken by Edo State government is through Sterling Bank? Do you know how much we are owing? Do you have any idea how much we are owing? So Asue Ighodalo now is gonna cook the books because that's what he's good. Like I said, he's a salesman. In every company, when you bring a man that wants to like twist and turn things just for the benefit, forgetting that people might lose their job, they don't care about that. It's all about the money. That is Asue Ighodalo. We don't need such a person that is confident to come out for Governor Obaseki. If Governor Obaseki for the past 8 years did not see any ESA man, since he's going ethnic right now, he didn't see one credible ESA man that's been working with him that is credible since 8 years. Then he all of a sudden, brought your friend. Who are you fooling? Extra people, please do not be used. Don't allow yourself to be used.
Are you ever going to finish, or you're just going to continue?
Yourself to be used, Edo people. Some people, let them not use you. Please forget about all the certificates. We have seen it all. People done that. We have seen it all.
Madam Rita is okay.
Are you going to continue, or are you going to continue?
Akim, this is not a dog fight. Let somebody talk, and then you talk. You are not representing Edo State.
Wait, Black Panther. Akim, please respond.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Chris. So, look, there are data by which to measure indices and performance of government. When you look at the 36 states of Nigeria, okay, whether it's on health, whether it's on education, whether it's on infrastructure, whichever way you look at it, the way governors perform in Nigeria, there is not a single indices of governance that Edo State is not in the top 10. Make sure just one, and then we'll go and check it on performance basis. There's not a single indices, so you cannot just look at it with your naked eye and say, oh, Edo State is not doing this, but against what? Measure it against what? Against other pair states in Nigeria, even states that have larger revenues than Edo State. So when it comes to civil services, when did the federal government finally agree to pay 70,000? Something that Edo State already started doing for how many months before now, which a lot of people came here to even criticize him for, right? What about pension? What about the work that he has done in healthcare, in education? Look, go and look at all the indices of governance. If there's anyone where Edo State is below 15 position in the whole of 36 states of Nigeria, then you win. You win this debate right now. Go and check it. So the idea that you come here to just say Obaseki has failed doesn't mean you are right, because you are not an expert when it comes to these areas. You just come here and you say things because you have your own personal agenda against the man. But time will tell. I just pray that we don't get the wrong person in this election. So because it's not in my mind, it is not in my anticipation that Edo State go backward. My anticipation is that the state continue to move forward. And Madarita, please don't be assuming things that you don't know. I've never said anywhere that I'm an Esa man. There's no way where I ever claimed to be an Esa man. Maybe you
Okay,
are you
where
are
exactly are you from? What's your ethnicity,
you
sir?
are
Let's get the record straight now.
maybe you are using me to confuse somebody else, okay? But
Okay,
I've never
can you tell us your
mentioned
ethnicity,
anything.
sir, so that we get the record straight?
So why do I have to tell you my ethnicity?
Why is it
Where
such
do
a
you think?
problem? Why is it such a problem? I am a Benin
no be
woman.
talk am.
I can say it
So
proudly.
hold on.
Why
So
can't you say it now so we can get the record straight?
where do you think I come from? So why is it a personal?
Listen, you have said it in the past. Hakim, let us not overflow this. Where do you come from in Edo State? What is your language in Edo State? Hakim, just answer the question. Let's not overflow this. Let's move on. There's no big deal about it. There's no big deal about it. Let's get the record straight now.
Not be me now. Now then they talk.
Madam Rita, go to Google, yeah. Type my name there. It will tell you where.
I will not type your name. I want to hear from the horse's mouth because you will say I am assuming. This is the public right now. What ethnic background do you come from in Edo State? I am a Benin woman. I'm not ashamed to say it. Why is it such a difficult thing? Why are we having a discussion about it? It's pretty easy. You can say I'm Afemai. You can say I'm from Bede. You can say you're from Ibilo. Just say it. What's the big deal? Why are you dragging it? Why are you dragging it? I'm not going to have a conversation with you because I don't like to talk to people who are half-baked. I don't like to talk to people who are half and half, who are not straight, because that is even my real name.
Are you moderating?
My real name is Peter Adams. I don't like to talk to people who are half-baked. I am a Benin woman.
Are you
moderating? So please, I beg, I'm not going to talk again.
Akin na Benin, Edo to be precise.
I don't talk to a dishonest person. I don't talk to a dishonest person.
Who is dishonest?
Madam Rita, no go anywhere. Stay here, no go anywhere.
Madam Rita, I don't owe it to you. I don't owe it to you to explain anything personal to you.
Hakim, please round up in 30 seconds, please, so that you can.
Thank you very much. So, as I was saying earlier, I'm supporting Asue Ighodalo because, in my own estimate, I believe he is the right person to do the job. I believe that it will take Edo to a greater height. All of this image tarnishing that people come on this platform to try to do because they have some hatred for Obaseki, all of those things will not work. Look, we will come here as time goes closer and we will give it back to back, regardless of what you want to. If you want to make it personal, whether you want to make it personal or not, that is not what we will come here for. We'll come here, we will put issues on the table, and we will make sure we win the debate based on issues, not personal propaganda and trying to mislead people and gaslight people just because people are look, we know people on this platform who their family members are big members of political parties. So people are not going to lie to us on this platform. People are not going to come push chook brooms into our eyes on this platform. We know, we have information. So we're not, look, we keep everything low key and we'll just do what we are supposed to do, which is debate on issues. There's nothing personal, about it. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Hakim. And thank you, Hakim. Now, a new person is just joining us. Black Panther, we really have to be patient. Tubala is just coming in, and he has to share from the...
Mr. Chris, wait. Don't be too mentioning my name too much because I was trying to caution them so that you can moderate.
Yeah, you
forgot. We were shouting.
It's okay. Thank you. And Teobala, you are just joining us. Unfortunately, we have about 8 or thereabout minutes to go. So we'll just give you 2 minutes. If you are there, talk to us.
Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Nigeria, God bless you. I've been away for a while. We'll be attending some national matter on how Nigeria can be better.
Teobala, talk, I beg.
Okay, Chris.
This one where they go carry Teobala con so hey wahala don come.
Naija was they chop our time, but Teobala talk.
Chris, you never convert. They asked they call you. First of all, Naija, I want to thank you for the great job you are doing. I really don't have much time. Everyone on the panel, God bless you all. I believe what we are doing here is for the betterment of Edo State and Nigeria at large. Irrespective of the political party you are supporting or your view on each of the candidates, as the case may be, you all aim for the betterment of the state. But I believe that the right person regarding the Edo State election is the person, like I've said before, the person of Asue Ighodalo. and we need to stay on the issues, because I've heard so many persons say so many things which I really don't want to go into, but we need to stay on course regarding the issue, what with the Edo State are facing currently. And as we all know, the best man for the job is the person of Asue Ighodalo. Why are we rooting for him? Because we believe he has the requisite knowledge, he has the capacity, he has done it both in the private and public sector. So we need such a man to replicate such experience, so that we'll be able to move Edo State to the next level, to be a sub-national, because we don't want to rely on federal government anymore, because of the incapacity of our leaders at the federal level is something that cannot be condoned anymore. So we need to move Edo State forward. And what are those areas we need to build on? The area of human capacity development, which the current governor has started working on, and they have done massively on those areas. We talk about the area of healthcare. We mentioned the area of electricity generation and some other view and all of that. So the person of Asue Ighodalo, who have done it in the private sector, like being a chairman of Sterling Bank, being the chairman of Dangote Group, being the chairman of Alagodaro Summit Edo State, being an advisory to the government of the state currently, who has built and head institution, the one who financed the budgeting of Second Niger Bridge, someone who financed and the budgeting of the biggest cancer center in the whole of West Africa. So what are we not saying? The person of Asue Ighodalo had the requisite knowledge. Remember, the person of Asue Ighodalo's father was the one who stepped down for the person of Ambrose Ali, our past governor, who have done well for the nation. So such person must be given a chance. He has done well for his people. He has represented us in all areas of life. So what are we going to do going forward? Are we going to allow the tigers and lions to take over the Edo State? We don't want that to happen. So we don't want to make a mistake, because we believe that such person need to take over. If we allow the tigers and lions to take over Edo State, the peace and tranquility we are enjoying in Edo State today will not be able to enjoy that. So please, remember, Evie just showed a video to us today where a former governor was telling a widow to go and die. So it was so pathetic. You see what is happening across the nation and the security level and all of that. So the state governor have laid some foundation. We don't want this achievement to go into the wrong hands for other people to go and start misusing it. Please, I'm begging the whole of Edo State sons and daughters, anywhere you are in the world, let's support the person who has the requisite knowledge, who has the capacity, which is the person of Asue Ighodalo. They took over the stage. And I believe everyone, and I believe so much the love, and I also thank Edo people, the love they have shown so far. Let's continue with this race. I believe at the end of the day, by September, Asue Ighodalo will emerge as the governor of the state. Thank you, and God bless everyone.
Siobala, thank you very much. And Black Panther, you did make you talk to us.
Thank you, my brother. Mr. Akim and Co. You see, sometimes people think we are not smart. We are very smart. You see, you cannot just come here and start speaking eloquently well as if Obaseki has done a lot. Tell me the yardstick. You say you were talking about yardstick that he has. It's number 1 to 10. Bring the fact and give it. Put the fiscal fact and give it to Nigeria. Let the whole world see it. Not by talking. That is what you need to be doing. Not by coming here to talk, because all of us can talk. But look at how Edo State, you talk about infrastructure. Where are we in infrastructure in Edo State? In the whole country, where is Edo State in terms of infrastructure? In terms of health facility, which number is Edo State? I'm asking you that question. Which number? Bring it here, let us see it. I don't like when people are trying to do service render because of some kind of a submission to them, and they believe that they can get something from it. What will it benefit us? Benefit us when the wrong person keep on putting the wrong person. If you check history, the right person is always being opposed by we, the Nigerians. Go and check history. Awolowo was opposed from not getting there. Obi was opposed from not getting there. Now we brought a person that has not mingled in Edo State governance. He has been watching, he has been playing his role, serving his country in the law firm, and we brought him to serve the state. And you people say it's not good that Obaseki, his cohort, who is serving as his boy to him, that a man that served in Sterling Bank, he cannot bring, there is a standard to move a bank without the people. Is that a bank? But But there's the people in that its own local government. The people are living there. A bank is supposed to be there. Sterling Bank is supposed to be there. So the standard for setting a bank is not you are looking for a big factory. It is the people you are looking for. Yeah.
Even bank, is it Sterling Bank? Last time I checked, is a commercial bank, right? What's their duty?
It's a commercial bank.
What's their duty to make profit? So the more brands they make, the more money they get.
Can I land my fact? And I want to say, let me land my fact, please. Just about 30 seconds. Look, if I work in so many places, that does not mean that CV is the best. We will come to talk about its achievement in those places. I can work in 100 places. Look at Okonjo Iweala, where he has worked. He has achieved. His achievement is there internationally. He came to serve Nigeria and he served well. His achievement is known by us all. You are bringing somebody that's been a Snoop Doggy in the ends of affair in Edo State, who has been hiding money for people, borrowing people money, hiding it, being part and parcel of it. His money is being budgeted for him to work with. We don't know the amount he has worked with. His company is serving there. We don't know. And somebody will come and tell me that we should allow him. He's the one is the best. I want to ask you a question. When as Edo State and Nigeria as a whole always stand at the back of a good person? When? Tell us. When? Only the Akata is the best man, but you people just want to, because of tribal politicking. A man cannot stand and say, I tell you that a tribe, if you come from a tribe, you should be proud of it. But if you cannot stand and mention the name of the tribe you come from, you are a coward. You are a coward if you cannot mention it. Thank you.
Black Panther is okay. And Black Panther, in all sincerity, I don't think and that name calling is important. It's not necessary. People can choose to not disclose their tribe. It's a personal choice. Well, we are going to round up now. But what we are going to do, because it is clearly
Mr. Chris, sorry, quickly, please. I did not choose not to disclose my tribe. I speak privately with Mr. Evis, and he can tell. So I did not choose that. It's just Madam Rita has also accused Madam Irie Finest on this platform that the reason why she's supporting Asue is because Asue is an Isha man. And at no time have I ever claimed to be an Isha person. And she made the same claim about me today, that I'm supporting the man because the man is an Ishan man. And I've never at any point claimed that it is the turn of Edo Central. At no point have I said that. I've always argued on behalf of Asue based on his capacity. I've never argued one day, because it's the turn of Asa, he should be given
my brother, please. Many of us have a very retentive memory.
He was accusing me of tribalism.
Mr. Hakim,
and that was why I said, no, I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
Many of us have retentive memory. Many of us have retentive memory, and we are not stupid.
Please wait. What is going to happen? It's 20 minutes we got, and we've shot past that time. Now, for fairness' sake, because there are two clear camps on this discussion, give us our mandate. I'm going to call you because I know the camp that you belong to. And unfortunately, I'm going to call somebody from the PDP camp, and the person might have spoken before. So it's not that I'm being unfair. It's just to make sure that in conclusion, somebody from Labour Party speaks and somebody from PDP speaks. But before I do that, Mr. Jonathan, are you available? Or Mr. Oduwa? Oduwa is not here. Mr. Jonathan, are you available? Okay, if Mr. Jonathan is not available, give us our mandates. Please, you speak. And after that, I'll call somebody from the PDP, and that will be the end. We've shot past.
But you haven't called me.
No, Madam Rita, you spoke. No,
Mr. Hakim just said something that was very, very incorrect. I don't like to be accused wrongly.
Wait, Madam
I
Rita,
really don't.
Can you respond to him in 30 seconds?
Mr. Hakim, one of the main reasons why I was asking you that question, like, okay, what ethnic background do you come from? Because you accused me by saying that when I said, because I know that you're an Esa man, and you said, how do you know I'm an Esa man? I said, you've said this in the past, not even last year. I have a very retentive memory. You said it in the past. But so I was not saying, it's okay, clarify me. Where are you from? That was where the question came from, in case some people were not here when I was asking. I said, so that they can come from the horse's mouth. So don't twist it. I asked you, where are you from, so that you can clarify me.
When
That was the reason why. Don't change the topic. Don't change what I didn't say. Or assume where that discussion was coming from. I said, can you clarify where you come from, since you are not telling me that I was wrong in my aspersions, but you refused to. So I said, you know what? I cannot have a conversation with somebody who is not straight. I cannot.
It's okay. Yeah, please let me just leave this tribal thing for now. Give us our mandate. Can you just talk to us so that we've short our time by 7 minutes? It's unfair.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Chris. I do appreciate you for allowing me to speak. And thank you very much. I mean, my brother came to the panel. Thank you that you chose to come to the panel. Well, so what we're saying about Sterling Bank, the last time I checked, Sterling Bank is a commercial bank. And if you know what commercial banks do, they want to open more branches to make money and make profits. So you saying that if you take a Sterling Bank to his state, to his place, maybe he's not breaking any law. It's not breaking anything. The guy did not do it because he cannot do it. He has been in government. See, Asue is the governor in proxy. All of the failure that Obaseki encountered today, believe you or leave it, Asue is an advisor. There is nothing he can do for the state to get better. Oshiomhole brought Obaseki. When they whoop Obaseki, Edo State allow him. Look at the evil he's playing Edo with. Now, it is just simple. It's a simple ideology we keep giving you guys, and you're not understanding. Madam Rita said here yesterday, and I buttressed the point. Look at Ododo in Kogi State. Look at Fubara in Rivers State. Tell me what Asue will not do in line with these guys. Obaseki has failed woefully. It is not today we are now hearing people now have two sides of their mouth saying that Obaseki did not fail. All because you are not supporting Asue, Obaseki all of a sudden Obaseki did not fail anymore. But with your mouth you say Obaseki failed. Obaseki is bringing Asue to cover his tracks. One of them is the 30 billion water sub project. Did Obaseki probe Oshiomhole for it? No. Will Asue probe Obaseki if he gets to power? People of Edo State, I beg you. I am just borrowing the money I have as a man from Oyo State. I'm a Nigerian, and I think I have a right to this election of Edo State because of the boy, 16-year-old boy and 20 years old girl child. I've not seen anything that is called good in that state. Let us allow the man with a track record, Olumide Ozagbo Akpara, to go there and represent us. That is the man for the job. Not this one that will cover the track of his in quote godfather. We cannot allow it. It cannot be done.
10 seconds.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Chris. So my people from Edo State, I beg you now. You don't try umbrella, they beat you. You don't try broom, Edo no clean. In fact, as we stand now, with a cry for Edo State. Let people, real people, go to Papa, Mama, Pikin. I beg. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. And Dr. CM, you did there? Okay, Dr. CM is not there. Hakim, between you and Tiobala, who is going to speak last for the PDP? Anyone of you can speak.
If Tiobala is done, if he wants to do it, it's fine.
Tiobala, are you there?
Because he came late.
Yeah, okay. Speak last for the PDP and let's close this. We've short our time now by 9 minutes.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm so happy with the last speaker based on what he said. But when you have to measure achievement in all spheres of life, the aspect you have to talk about is the human capital development. Let's outline some of the achievements of this current governor, which is the person of Governor Obaseki. In the area of healthcare setup, Obaseki has built primary healthcare across 18 local governments of the state. It did not only stop there. He ensured that we have what we call College of Nursing. That's a great achievement. Today, Obaseki laid fiber optic cable across 18 local governments of the state, connecting all the healthcare sector, whereby those states are not providing what we call telemedicine, which is what we have across the world. In the area of emergency response system, see on the healthcare space, those states will have what we call command and control center, whereby you can route any call at any emergency level. Whereby you dial 112, you can call, somebody will pick you with a designated location, they pick you off any emergency response cases and to hand over it to the next and nearby hospital. This is a great achievement in the healthcare sector. And it don't only stop there. That same emergency command and control center have the capacity to remotely log into CCTV camera available across the major metropolis in Benin City, whereby you can view real time what is happening in the state. Let's leave that part. Edo State government, which is the person of Governor Obaseki, built two independent power, which we, as in Edo State today, now use that same power to power all the government parastatals and other place in the state, thereby reducing waste, enhancing revenue generation, and so many others. Edo State built what we call modular refinery, which is about 2 of them. So Edo State is having that one at a go. So let's go to the area of e-governance. Edo State is the only state in Nigeria that is enhancing this e-governance of a state. Today, we don't have what we call paper. In all government parastatals, everything is digitalized. Edo State have built what we call data center. Remember, what happened in 2023 general election is as a result of because we don't have what we call this data center. For those of you who are very knowledgeable in the area of cloud computing, for any chairman to have told us that there is a glitches where we have what you call the VPC, virtual private cloud, and many other technologies around. If Edo State can come up with that technological advancement and all of that, it's a great thing to reckon with. Let's go to the area of agriculture. Today, Edo State is the number one producer of oil. Yeah, Edo State is the number one producer of palm oil. In Edo State, we have what we call rubber plantation, all of this. Is it ethanol refinery that the Edo State government has? And so many numerous achievements that I can't even list over here. Is it the Obaseki hospital that we're going to talk about? So now we need somebody of high capacity, which is the person of Asue Ighodalo, who have done it in the private and in the public sector, to be able to replicate this achievement across all the senatorial districts we have in the states. And he has done well he has done it before. And we need such person to replicate such achievements. So there's no failure in the Obaseki government. It might not be communicating with the people like what the politicians are heading up and down. Edo State government have done well. Thank you, everyone. So I really don't have much to say because my time is up. Thanks.
I beg, Teobala, you don't talk 4 minutes, you don't have much to say. Well, good people, I think it's about passion for Edo State. As for me, the only problem I have with this is just that we have overshot our time by close to 15 minutes. And I think it's completely unfair, just in case of next time, because this extra 20 minutes was act of benevolence. So we need to keep to time next time at this junction. I want to thank on behalf of all of us, Mr. Naija Watch, for giving us this 20 minutes. It's very crucial because everybody had the opportunity of talking about their candidates. So I think for me, this is the highlight of the presentation today. Mr. Naija Watch, thank you so much, and I'll hand over the mic to you. Thank you.
All right. Now, God bless you, my people. Thank you. Finally, I see, man, the Iris Finance, you wanted to come in, but your network was failing and failing and failing. So, yeah, anyway, tomorrow is another day. I appreciate every one of you for your Fenty today, your submissions today. Now, God bless you now. Yeah, it's a Edo State election is around the corner. So everybody entitled to express themselves and campaign for their various candidates at this particular moment, because the next election is just next month. So I'm gonna beginning the talo where that's what it's supposed to be. Thank you very much, everyone. We've come to the end of this broadcast. So fingers crossed, by God's grace, we're going to continue again tomorrow by 6 p.m. Please, before you leave, help us to press on the like button, help us to copy the link and take with you to other platforms where you belong. Thank you very much, Ogaciem, for your time with us today. Mr. Jonathan, thank you. Abdul Malik, thank you. Mr. Odua, thank you. Mr. Hakim, it's good to have you on the show today. Thank you. Madarita, thank you. Oga Chris, thank you very much for the moderating and your time with us all the time. Thank you, Black Panther, my brother. Thank you, Teobala. It's good to hear from you. Thank you. Give us a mandate, my brother. I appreciate you. And Pacha was with us earlier on as well. Thank you very much. For those of you that called in, Madam Origin, Mr. F.A., Madam Law of God is my strength, Mr. Ben, and many others, Mr. Shimize. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Then on the Panel, okay, one person supported us today. Mr. Jaja, thank you very much. God bless you. I appreciate you. My book can never run dry. Thank you very much. Oh, I just got a super chat now. Madabella Naomi, thank you very much, man, for the. This is a close up super chat. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate every one of you. Now, God bless you now. Thank you, my people, right down in the comment section. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy, for all you do. I appreciate you always. Thank you, Madam Iris Finance. I can see right there as well. Abu Azi, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Patience Demodia, thank you very much. Thank you, Oga Chris, once again on the comment section right there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my people. Mother Bella Naomi, thank you once again. Leonard and Jose, thank you. Tony Africa, thank you. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Madam Amen Bright. I can see right there. Thank you. Thank you, Prince. Moriane, thank you very much. I appreciate every one of you. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Guys, help us to do your part. Press on the like button as we end the show. Now, here now, go join the curtain. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Let's continue to speak for our candidates. After September now, we'll not go to the talk again. Now, to start checkmating whoever that will be the next governor of Edo State. So, which the person will be sworn in November, right? If I'm not mistaken. So, yeah. The only way to know a good citizen, a patriotic citizen in Nigeria is for you to checkmate the same person that you brought into power. But most cases, many of us are not like that because in our own, we'll not talk to them. It's just like some kind of attitude some of us are possessing in this platform. You know, when they come to our own, they'll say, no, not to go that area. But if another person, everybody want jump come out for their window, it's not right, my people. The only way we can have a better Nigeria, we must be able to call out everybody, including myself that is talking right now. If not, that Nigeria, a new Nigeria that you and I are craving for, there's every possibility we're not going to have it in our time. If we continue with this attitude, with this kind of character, you know, when we are being selective with our argument, we are being selective with our criticism. No. You're calling anybody out, call them out. If not your papa, call them out. If not your mama, call them out. Yes, you're already in the public space, or you guys think you are coming here to do me a favor? No. You are here the same way you are supporting me, the same way your voices is going everywhere. My brother gave us a mandate, said it all today, that yes, Nigeria Watch has given him a voice for his voice to be everywhere. And that is the truth. While Oga CM also cemented it by saying everybody from every part of the world, they are listening to us from Japan, Australia, America, Canada, Europe, UK, Africa. They are listening to your voice. So when we are calling out anybody, please, regardless of who the person be or whatever, make you call them. It no matter. You know, you're not insulting the person, just call the person out. You know, you say you want to do this, you not do it. Last as I talk for Peter Obi the other day, say for auditing, we never see it from. It's my principle. It's my right. It doesn't mean anything. If you're supporting Tinubu, don't come here. You cannot call him out. You know, I saw somebody who went on air the other day. I can't remember the person. I think 3 days ago. Calling Tinubu out. I was like, yes, this kind of APC people, I mean, they like. You know, you be APC, you they call Tinubu out. That's how it should be. Don't be everybody will be defending the indefensible, defending blindly, selfishly, satanically. Then it don't make sense anymore. Please, let's have that habit of calling anybody out. As long as you know that the person is doing the wrong thing, just call the person out. All this one, so go call this one out. Everybody will call and say, leave him alone, no. Leave this one like saying a baby boy with a baby, a newborn baby with a newborn. No, life shouldn't be like that. You know, we need a better Nigeria. Fingers crossed, we're gonna have it in our time. My people, I hear now go draw the curtain. Have a good night. Oba talk by.
He said.